The graduate certificate in dairy herd health is one of the foremost postgraduate qualifications that you can get in the area of dairy herd health in Ireland or the UK. It's a qualification which revolves around 18 months of in-depth education in herd health, which is divided into 6 modules. Those modules include in herd investigation strategies, include infectious disease and biosecurity, calf health and heifer rearing, mastitis and milk quality, and fertility management. And all those together, they're very inclusive modules, they're very integrated modules. Certainly they're highly geared towards the Irish system, which is a seasonal calving grass-based system, but there is also lots of information on more indoor systems, more all year round calving systems. It helps really bridge that gap between dealing with the individual animal in practice and the delivery of herd health services, but also problem investigation. And problem investigation is often one of the first areas where you might get involved in a herd from a herd health point of view. From that side of it, I suppose I can talk personally. I would be a member of the UCD herd health team, and in my role I would deal with a lot of problem investigations. And those problem investigations, they help to keep us up to date, to keep us in contact with the general profession across the island, both north and south, and so they help us refine our skills and keep us on point with what is going on in practice. During the grad cert as well, we also help to bridge that gap between current research and evidence-based medicine and herd health approaches to problems. So we would investigate a lot of routine problems. We'd also carry out research into common, important and novel problems which are occurring in the Irish dairy industry. It's a very integrated module, a very integrated certificate incorporating all those modules together. And in my opinion, it does set up someone very, very well to be able to deal with everything that need to in dairy herd health. Like everything, then it can be a stepping stone to further development. From the point of view, say myself, I would have gone on to do a European specialisation, and all those involved in teaching will have some European specialisation. My own is bovine health management. There are European specialists in animal reproduction, like Marika Beltman and Emmett Kelly and Mark Crowe. Got European specialists in animal nutrition, like Finbar Mulligan. You know, like myself, other specialists in bovine health management include Luke O'Grady, Catherine McAloon, Conor McAloon, Tim Garrity. It involves a lot of working together with specialists to help bring that knowledge forward. We encourage a lot of discussion with various members who are taking their certificate. A lot of the project work and the assignments related to each module involve on-farm data collection and analysis. We talk about investigations quite a lot, and we also try and help develop data investigation skills and general data handling skills as well. The UCD Graduate Certificate in Dairy Herd Health, it certainly is what they call a blended exercise, so where you have the majority of the teaching delivered via online lectures. The modules are delivered usually in units so that each week you have the release of a new set of lectures and learning materials around those, including up-to-date peer-reviewed research and papers related to the different areas, whether it be the infectious disease module or the nutrition and lameness module, or whether it be the mastitis or fertility module or calf health module or the herd investigation skills. Apart from the online component of it, there are 2 very important face-to-face days which occur, one early on in the grad cert, which occurs combined between here in UCD when we meet and also in Lyons Farm, which is a very, very useful resource for the graduate certificate. And in those face-to-face days, we have direct interaction there. We talk about grazing management and the impact of that. We look at lameness and mobility scoring. We look at nutrition and body condition scoring and talk about metabolic disease. There's a practical component to this as well, where some of those techniques and practical skills you would be helped and aided in doing those on farm in Lyons as well. In some of the face-to-face days as well, there would also be direct use of data to help develop data skills. And then, for example, in the last module, like if something occurs that is topical and the time, such as blue tongue, which reared his head last year, we bring in specialists to just again talk on that and give the most up-to-date knowledge on it. So those face-to-face days are a very, very important part of it. In addition to that, within some of the modules there will also be, in addition to the weekly release of lectures and that, there would be online direct discussion boards, Zoom meetings as such, where we'd have question and answer sessions and discussions, more detailed discussions around certain topics relevant to that week's or the recent week's material that was released. It is a very blended structure. The reason for that is we hope that it also fits in with the working life of a clinical practitioner and someone who is developing their role in herd health. Many members of the veterinary profession who have completed the grad cert in dairy herd health have used it in general practice to help, I suppose, develop the herd health side of their clinical practice. Others then have gone on to use it as part of, for example, working with Munster Herd Health. Others have used it then going into academia in roles like my own as lecturers, including those, say, in some of the new veterinary colleges, etc. And it can be a very, very useful qualification in many areas.